So today we're going to take a look at a scenario in which Poland forms an empire. Before we get into this, make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. All the support is greatly appreciated, and let's get started. So today, Poland's going to be forming their empire. I've done a couple other countries, and I plan to do some others. Feel free to leave your suggestions below. So, Poland has had enough of being invaded in previous wars and stuff like that, and so today they're going to be doing the invading. And forming kind of their own empire. Will it be an actual empire with a monarch and all that? I don't know, but they're just going to be expanding a lot, so I'm going to call it an empire because it sounds cooler. So I'm going to have Poland colored in red. If you ever see red in this video, that's Poland. I'm going to start off by invading Czechia. This will go by pretty easily for them as they move into the country. They take over their capital, and they eventually capitulate. They are then fully annexed into the Polish Empire. Up next is Slovakia, and Poland begins to move into them too, and eventually they fully capitulate. They too are then annexed by Poland. Poland has now established itself as a bit of a superpower in Europe, probably one of the strongest countries. But now we see them doing something that you probably expect them to do. They're going to declare war on Germany, one of their longtime enemies, if you will. They're not enemies anymore because they're both allies in the EU, NATO, stuff like that. I should probably say that the EU, NATO, the UN are all dissolved for this scenario. Otherwise Poland couldn't form their empire. And so this was a surprise invasion, and so Germany wasn't ready for this, as Poland begins to move into southern Germany and push out towards Berlin. They push along the coast, taking any ports and major cities they may have. They push out from all around Czechia, and eventually a large encirclement is made of Berlin. I know it's not exactly there, it's like over here somewhere, but it's around here. Just for this video, this is Berlin. But they do slowly begin to squeeze in on the city until eventually they take it. They continue to push through Germany, taking over the northern areas. It is now that Germany decides to surrender, and they're going to negotiate a peace treaty with Poland. And so in this peace treaty, Poland pulled a reverse card on Germany, because as you know, Germany used to have those funky looking borders. During World War II, they kind of took areas of Poland, something like that. But now Poland has done the same to Germany, leaving them to just their western part. And we actually see Poland now declaring war on the Netherlands, because, well, they're right there, all the troops are over here. Might as well keep expanding this way. There's a lot of weaker countries here. And I should probably mention that Germany is now a puppet state of Poland. But anyway, Poland now moves into the Netherlands, quickly taking over Amsterdam, and the country quickly falls. And they also become a puppet of Poland. I don't even think I need to show this, but Belgium and Luxembourg both fall over to Poland. And Luxembourg is annexed by Belgium. And they are united with Netherlands, just creating the, Benelux puppet. I don't know what I'd call this. Maybe eventually these two countries would be lumped together, or even just annexed by Poland. But for now, there's two puppets in Western Europe for Poland. And another country that has invaded Poland in the past is Austria-Hungary, that no longer exists, so they're going to be taking them out one by one. First up is Austria. Austria is not a super strong country. But they're also a neutral country, so this doesn't make Poland look very good. But they do move into eastern Austria, taking over their capital, and from there the country surrenders. And so taking a look at this peace treaty, Austria is fully annexed by Poland. Actually, no, Germany got a little sliver of western Austria. Up next is Hungary, and that's because Poland is hungry for some more land. Yeah, okay. But eventually their capital is taken, and the country capitulates. I know I'm going pretty fast with all this, but that's just because there's a lot of countries that Poland can invade, and I don't have a lot of time to record, so just know that this is definitely unrealistic. I mean, of course, Poland could never invade all these countries. Or maybe they could. But Poland is definitely buffed for this video, so you should probably remember that. Anyway, let's take a look at this peace treaty. And Hungary is fully annexed. Next up is Slovenia and Croatia, which they will invade at the same time. And they take both countries quite easily. And so taking a look at this peace treaty, Poland annexed all of Slovenia and northern Croatia and left the rest of it as a puppet state, which they will probably annex in the future. Up next, Poland is going to invade Belarus and Lithuania. These countries aren't that strong, and Belarus relies heavily on Russia, and Russia will not be helping them out in this war, because well, they kind of have enough to worry about. They kind of have enough to worry about right now. They're not doing they're not doing too well in this war, so they're a little bit busy. But Poland will have a nice, easy time sweeping through Lithuania and eventually down into Belarus, in which they capture their capital and the country falls. And in this peace treaty, Poland annexes all of western Belarus and all of Lithuania and leaves the rest of Belarus as a puppet state. They're kind of using this as a buffer zone between them and Russia because, well, they don't want to be on the direct border with Russia because who would? I mean, there's still Kaliningrad, but they fully surround Kaliningrad, so it's fine. But up next on the chopping block is Latvia and Estonia, which will both be steamrolled by Poland and their Belarusian puppet. Latvia falls first, and then eventually Estonia a few weeks after. Or maybe even days. I don't know, they're not that strong. And they will both be annexed into the Polish Empire. They are now going to invade Ukraine, and with the help of their puppet states, they should probably be able to do this just fine. Unless, of course, Russia joins this war as a third party in order to get, well, Ukraine. Currently, I think the front lines are something like this. I mean, Ukraine has less land than that, but it's more noticeable that way, so I'll just have it like that. I'm not exactly sure what the front lines are like, but it's something like that. But they're about to change a lot because now Poland is going to invade Ukraine from the west. And Poland is strong, so they're going to do this quite easily. They took over a lot of western Poland very quickly, and they now are pressuring Kyiv, in which they do take. And Russia hasn't even done anything yet. But eventually they get their act together, they push Ukraine out of Kursk, and they begin to invade Ukraine. They do a lot of conscription, and they force all their military over here because they don't want to lose this to Poland. And now Poland and Russia have a direct border, and a couple shots are fired between Poland and Russia and Ukraine. And now Poland and Russia are at war, as Russia is now pushing through Polish Ukraine. That's not good. Oh no, Russia is pushing into Estonia. And into Belarus, which is kind of weird. Oh, Kaliningrad was taken by Poland. Okay. Oh, Poland's pushing into Crimea and takes over the whole thing. Oh, they push back against Russia in Belarus. And in Estonia. They're invading Russia. St. Petersburg is taken. This lake is taken, which I should probably know the name of. And Russia does not like this. So they're going to come up with a peace treaty. And in this peace treaty, Ukraine is split between Poland and Russia. Obviously, Poland controls all of this, but this is left as its own country. Well, puppet state, really. It's just part of Poland. Poland takes over all of Kaliningrad, and they take a little bit of land up to the border with Finland. Belarus didn't gain anything, so the people aren't very happy here. I just realized that Russia was still colored in. Up next, we have Poland invading the entire Balkans. Well, pretty much the entire Balkans. We actually have Greece helping them out with this. This would probably bring Turkey in. I mean, unrealistic, of course, but they're going to stay out of it for now because they don't want to go to the war with Poland. So, that's kind of a given. But Greece declares war on Albania, North Macedonia, Kosovo, and Bulgaria. I know this blue team is super unrealistic. Like, Albania and Serbia don't like each other. Kosovo, Serbia, they're just all being attacked, and they're not going to do very well, of course. I mean, they're going up against Poland and Greece now, and of course all the puppet states, so it's not going to go well. Bosnia is taken, Serbia is being pushed through, Moldova falls in within days, and it doesn't go well. They fall quite quickly, and this is also why Turkey didn't join, because otherwise this would be them. I mean, they'd probably be able to push out and take over a bunch of Greece, but then Poland would get there, and yeah, it wouldn't go well. And now taking a look at this peace treaty, the Balkans are almost more of a mess. Well, obviously Poland took over a lot of land. They now stretch down to the Black Sea, and this is quite narrow, I just realized. They also annexed their puppet state of Croatia. They made the United Montenegro and Serbia into a puppet state, and they made the rest of Romania into a puppet state. Greece took over most of Albania, all of North Macedonia, and a good chunk of Bulgaria. Albania and Kosovo united into a country and became, I don't know what this would be called, but it's a puppet state of Greece, and the same goes for Bulgaria. And so that's going to be it for today's video. Poland could probably continue to expand up north into Scandinavia, Denmark. They could probably take on Italy, France. They could probably do a war against Russia. But that's all I have time for today. So, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you're new. All the support is greatly appreciated. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.